Hello everyone, and welcome to the second part of the video series about the ANSYS CFX solver. In this video, we will focus on the mesh creation for our simulation. Once you're done making your geometry, you just have to double click on the mesh icon and this window should open. Then just go on to mesh, and on the bottom side of your screen you have the element size parameter, which is the one we are going to use the most now for this first approach. I also highly recommend you just keep and just copy every parameter value that I give you, because the student version of ANSYS just enables you to have 300,000 total elements and nodes, so the sum of the two, which is a rather small amount, and the number of elements and nodes can really increase very quickly. So for this first approach, just keep up with my values. So here we want to take an element size of 0.3 for the external mesh, and we also want to check that the capture curvature option is set on yes. By default it should be on yes, but it's a very important option, so just check it once. If we generate the mesh right now, we are going to see that the mesh on the outside is very coarse, but so is the mesh around the wing. And this is a very bad thing, because we want to study the influence of the wing on the flow, and if the mesh is not that fine around the wing, it's gonna be a problem and it's not gonna be very precise, the results that we are going to get. So what we want to do is we want to define a finer mesh around the wing. To do this, right click on mesh, insert, sizing. Here we want to select the wing, and for the element size just take 0.025 meters. Furthermore, just here put yes for capture curvature, so that the higher the curvature of the wing, the finer the mesh, which is very great to really capture the influence of the wing and to have a precise behavior. So here we have quite a coarse mesh compared to here, because here the curvature of the wing is just higher at the leading edge. And moreover, we can still see that the coarse mesh on the outside remained the same, whereas the mesh around the wing just got finer. So this is very nice, and this is what we want. Finally, what we want to do is also insert an inflation layer. So an inflation layer, as you're going to see. So first things first, just select the whole box for the geometry here. Then select the wing for the boundary, and the other options just leave them as they are. And now just generate it. So as you can see, an inflation layer is our layers of structured mesh that just go around the wing surface, and it's very good because it helps capturing the boundary layer effects around the wing, which is very good for assessing the influence of the airfoil on the flow. Now, to check if you have the correct amount of elements and nodes, click on mesh, and at the top bottom, you should have statistics, and now you can see that the sum of the two is below 300,000, so the mesh we defined is good. Okay, now that we're done with the mesh, just close the window. Here, right click on it, update, and now after the update is done, we should be good for the next step. Very good. Okay, see you on the next video.